Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. This track that we've been listening to is actually the one that we did last time. Not the last video, the one before that. So I just picked some random samples. Chat decided on genre and things like that. So we're gonna do something similar today. I don't know. I guess we'll just start off with I don't know, just seeing who's here, who's interested in this. If you are watching, say hello in the chat, please. We're not doing a Q&A today. We're going to try to focus on just this one thing. And if you want to interrupt, there's the super chat option. But yeah, save the questions for Q&As or when we don't have a plan. So here is the project that we did last time. Got like 24 tracks of loops and things in here. These all came from Loopcloud. Z Techno, is that how you pronounce it? Maybe we'll use some of your loops this time. I don't know. Good to see a sample library company looking for streams. Good timing. So I'm not sure of the latency we have here, but if you're watching, want to say anything, hit the chat. All right, so start a new one. So guys, if you are new to Loopcloud, Loopcloud is a kind of a virtual instrument stroke sample library store. It's an 8-track kind of sequencer with effects and a sample library management app. So I have some of my own samples in here. I think this one here is from my library. You can organize your samples. You can have them sync to your projects. You can mangle your samples. There's cool patterns in here. There are tons of stuff. So I did a video showing what you can do for free with Loopcloud. So check my channel for that. Since that video, they've kind of sent me an upgrade for Loopcloud and sent me some credits to use in videos. So don't need to worry about spending any money or anything like that on this. Got another, I think, 1,900 credits to use on samples. I don't think we're going to blow them all today, but yeah, should be fun. Let's start off with a genre. I think we did synthwave last time. Let's do funk. I like this one. 125 BPM. So I love that with Loopcloud, it will preview through the virtual instrument here. And once you import it, it automatically, disables that because it's in your project already. Love that. I'm gonna drag this out to bar 17 and loop that. All right, so instrument. Bass guitar. Alright guys, what's next? Probably a pad. Let's hit the random. See if this works. So, let's see. I'm not sure what that bass key of that bass was. Is that E? I'm just gonna keep hitting random. Find something that's cool. Keep in mind, guys, this is downloading the preview from the cloud and matching my tempo and pitch for the key of the song, all pretty much in real time. There's a slight delay, but it works really well. I don't mind this one. Let's import this in. Probably the wrong key. Oh well. Let's get like a tambourine. This first one. I keep trying to drag it before it's downloaded. And now I'm not sure about those pads in the bass. Back to pad. I'm not sure about it. Maybe let's do string ensemble. Docking the mixer, it's just this. Right click. I'm not really feeling this beat. Let's start again. What do you guys think? Start over? Let me know. I feel like starting over. All right. Let's look at Z Techno's samples since they are in the chat. Do you have a favorite? Any recommendations? It's something I don't think I've ever shown with Loopcloud is that on the keyboard you can play anything. Why does Loopcloud have bird sounds in the background? It's so annoying. It's just a watermark, just so that people aren't stealing. That's all. I kind of like it in some cases, and like when you lose that, it's like, oh, it's a little less chill. I kind of like the ambience. Yeah, let's do this. And I think I like that first top. I love how easy it is to mix different styles and genres and libraries. You know, when you're searching through like your own sample library, like you got to go folder by folder, and it's really easy to just kind of get stuck with like one library. I mean, in some ways that's good because those samples tend to go together very well, but there's no easy way to, you know, mix different ones and hear them in context and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Loopcloud is pretty cool for this stuff. Let's just look for a single kick. Why, if they're offering free loops, they still have the damn birds in the background? Yeah, all you have to do is, with a free account, you get 5 samples per day. Just click on buy of any of the ones that are labeled for free, and it'll add it to your library, and it won't have the watermark on it. I don't know. It's pretty simple. I think they've been pretty generous. Hard kicks. Let's limit this to one shots. Hit random. I think I'll go with this one. Kick patterns. reverb to this. Actually, no. Let's add a delay. Okay. What else are we looking for? Close up. Try loops for hook. Check out some lead loops. No results. Hey, Omri. Good to see you here. Right, so this ARP was a F. Let's set this to F. And I don't know. What happens since Omri's here? Let's see what happens with we search for modular. I don't know if anything will come up. I can dig it. Get duck. Yeah, I was thinking movement. I was actually thinking of just like a really, really slow tremolo. Yeah, I'll just do volume automation actually. Which one's my... Something keeps happening. I keep losing instruments from my mixer. I add something here and then it doesn't pop up in my mixer. No, that's not right. Hello, everyone that's new to the stream today. Just to go over what we've done so far, we started out making a beat. We got like 5 tracks in, scrapped it all. We're starting out new. We're using Z-Techno sample packs since they were in the chat saying hi. And so a couple of those sounds are from them, but now we're on to just some random stuff. We added in a modular bleep and bloop synth and just added a delay to this. Suggest an instrument. Chat. Your turn. Vocals. I don't think I've ever searched for vocals on it. I'm not going to sing something. Vocals. Let's try it out. May have crashed Loopcloud. Yeah, I think I've crashed Loopcloud. That's all right. That's not a vocal. I'm not sure if I like that one or not.
Can't stop it, it's in your brain, nothing to do with it. Press rewind and press play. Pressing buttons from Z to A and making everybody feel nice. Say okay. Can't stop it, it's in your brain, nothing to do with it. Press rewind and press play. Pressing buttons from Z to A and making everybody feel nice. Say okay. Can't stop it, it's in your brain, nothing to do with it.
This is kind of cool. It's weird. You have the loop running on one channel as you have now, and recording to continue on other channels continuously, not looping. So, no, I don't. Do you mean Okay, this needs some effects. And I'm not sure what. I'm curious to see what Duck does on something like this. Okay. It's interesting. I don't know if I love it, but it's pretty interesting. Suggest something else for an instrument. Vocoder. It's been a while since I've done Vocoder. Really long time. I don't remember how to do it now, actually. If a mix isn't working for me, I play with the BPM, looking for a pocket where the mix strikes a chord in me. Does that make sense? Yeah, makes sense. It's nice when it stops. Yes, it's been a few minutes. I need a break, I think. Vocode. That's interesting. Is this the only vocoder? Via vocode? Wet, dry, mod, dry. I don't remember. Detector input. Carrier input. Yeah. Okay. So I want the vocoder, I guess, before the echo, and I'll grab a. See if there's a free pad. Sure. Let's try that. I'm pretty sure Delay Llama doesn't work on Mac. I mean, I had that one. I don't know how many years ago. 15 years ago, maybe? Let's see if I got this set up right. It's very quiet. And we've crashed Reaper. Oh. Okay. Well, quick break, I guess, and we'll come back to this. I'm gonna get a coffee, but yeah. There we go. Reaper's crashed. We did it. I'm gonna get a, what's the word? Coffee. I'll be right back. We will continue this. So like 5 minutes, okay? Less than 5 minutes. Okay, we're back. Reaper crashing makes me sad. What do you mean by standard version? Standard version of what? Of Reaper? I didn't save that project at all, by the way. Reaper Beta? I'm not using Reaper Beta. I'm on 603. Using Reaper since 0.92. I think I had tried it a few times, but I didn't buy it until 3.2. My first main DAW was FL Studio, and I went to audio school, and so we went to I switched over to Pro Tools, and I was very much a Pro Tools user from version 6.4, which didn't even work on my computer up until 8. And I don't know. Yeah, right now I'm not using a Reaper Beta because there hasn't been anything like super interesting or anything that I needed in it. While changing screen sets, the cursor always goes to the effects window anyway to avoid that. I can't say that I've noticed that, but in the screen sets save window, you can set the last focus and make sure that it's on, let's say, the edit window. Let's do that again. There, should work. Main edit view. That should solve the problem. Did you set up Reaper to autosave projects after a certain amount of time that you choose? Yep. Yeah, so mine's set on 6 minutes. Those are my settings. I can recover that. If you want to continue with that one, I can easily do that. Today at 10:46. Okay, so this is before we did the vocoder. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not attached to these projects in any way. I kind of didn't save them because I don't care. But I feel like we didn't have this mix. I feel like the mix was completely different before. I don't know. The vocoder was interesting, but it didn't really work that well. So yeah, so this was before we added this chords thing. I don't know. I don't think I like the vocal. It's gonna. take it all down. Missed the beginning, but obviously you can redirect loop outputs to individual channels. That's interesting. So, yeah, so, I mean, this is a standalone program here, right? But we're actually, when something's playing through here, we're actually listening to it through this plugin, which is just stereo. But also you can choose the pitch of something when this is record arm. Which just does the very basic resampling, like, changing the speed. No, wait, not resampling. The one where, it's just changing the play rate of the sample. Let's take bass. Take this first one. Probably can't see me on the keyboard, but yeah. Now inside of here, there are 8 tracks, and so you could basically build up a song with the patterns, the editing tools in here, and just basically mixing them this way. I think there's a volume control separate from this. I don't remember, but you could do a hell of a lot with just Loopcloud. But I think it's even better if you drag the samples in, then you have all of your virtual instruments, all your another word, effects. I really need this copy. You may have missed with this like clap sample. This was actually like the pattern was made in Loopcloud by choosing one of these here. I think it's pretty cool. Some of these are just like time adjusted loops. I think I'm just going to cut the lows out of this one. Yeah, re-EQ. The loops are downloading. Right now, this bass ARP is just previewing. But it quickly downloads a low quality sample and it has a watermark on it. Well, actually, this one I guess is in my library. I'm not sure. I think this is a free one, so it's fine. But the other ones. The other ones, yeah, they have a preview quality and with a watermark, but they'll automatically like time stretch and pitch adjust your project. And then you hit this download HQ file and download all. So HQ file is the non pitch adjusted one, and the other one does the pitch and timing. But like when you buy the loop, then you get the full quality. I guess I'm losing my voice suddenly. Okay. So what was this one? I think this one works pretty well. Lots of acid loop libraries rummage through here, but online repositories are fun. Yeah, and Loopcloud does do your local library as well. So you can just import all those loops into Loopcloud, even with the free version, and you have all these controls, and you can, the same workflow works with all your local media. So I could take my record crackle, and import it as a timed loop. Works really well. Or I could take stuff from other libraries, but yeah, it's super convenient to do this stuff with Loopcloud. These are cool. These are really cool samples. Yeah, VCV rack. That's another rabbit hole to jump down for sure. Let's just take some of these samples, import them on new tracks. Yeah, man. Where was that cool bass? Would you say Reaper 6 is less stable than Reaper 5? No, I wouldn't. Reaper 6 was in development for a lot longer than people think. Most of my crashes come from third-party plugins, like yeah, Ozone, some of the IK Multimedia stuff, the stuff where I really love the sound of it. This is a cool sample library. Money for a subscription. Let me get the link. I'll post it in a second. So there's a lot you can do for free with it, but then there's the 3 paid plans. I think it's pretty cool to get online storage, so you can back up your own sample library. Just bring your laptop; you don't need your external drives, and so you have everything in the Loop Masters library, plus 5 gigs or 50 gigs of your own stuff. It's pretty cool stuff. Free plan gives you 5 downloads per day. Artist gives you 10, 20 with Studio. It's pretty cool. But there's also monthly plans. Yeah, pretty flexible options here. If you use that link there, then you help out the channel. All right, let's see how these transition to each other. They do not transition into each other at all. They're both pretty cool. They don't transition to each other at all, but that's okay. Number 2 marker. Oh, this is just a different song. We're working on a different loop now. That's all. All right, I guess double up these drums, maybe. Why should I go for Loopcloud subscription over Output or other subscription models? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know anything about those other ones. All I know is that Loopcloud is a supporter of my channel. So I support them back. Yeah, I don't recommend like anything that I haven't tried myself, basically. I mean, there are a lot of options these days. Like, there's also like Splice and services like that. I just found this one like really easy to use, easy to like get started with. It had a lot of great options for like getting free sounds. Plus, you can do so much with it for free. But there's just so many options. Free sounds are watermarked. Only in the preview. Once you hit the button, once it's in your library, you hit process, you can drop it into your project. Duck on the high chords. And that's good information, yeah. I was emailing one of the guys at Loopcloud about the drum machine. He said that MIDI export is coming, so that's the main thing that was missing for me. I think it comes with tons of cool sounds, but not being able to use that good sequencer in there and export sounds or your patterns out made it kind of pointless to have that. But hopefully that's coming in the next update. All right. I think I'm going to arrange this slightly differently. Devious machines, do they have occasional sales? I think only when they launch a new plugin. So when I promoted it, it was new. I think it was on sale. I don't know, probably Black Friday or something like that. They have a newsletter, so it's worth signing up for that. Um, I'm not sure where else they're sold. I think I bought it directly. Did I change the tempo or the speed? Oh, I just took out the drums. How did I do that? How did I get all of my samples not on not on the grid? Great job. There we go. All right, so to me that feels like a bridge. I totally messed this up. These ones are all off by a quarter note, I think. There we go. All right, let's start a new one here. All right, I'm going to try to do this just with the built-in sequencing. Built-in sequencing, I think you get one track in the free account. You get, or maybe it's two. I think you can do 2 layers. Maybe it's 3 layers. But in any of the paid accounts, you get 8 layers. But in any case, like the patterns and stuff, that's all available. Found the volume finally. There's a little control, and under each layer. All right, let's see what happens when we take 4 files. Is it 4? It's 5. I think one was in my library already. What happens if we drag them all in at once? So we got one multi-track. Okay, so that does everything. What does original do? That does just the bass. Interesting. Okay, well that didn't do exactly what I wanted. I mean, it's kind of cool to be able to do that. How do I mute one? All right, I'll get rid of the bass, and then import the multi-track, I guess. I don't know. That seems cool. Yeah, you can kind of. I just kind of want to explore this feature because I haven't played with it really. So you can have your. I've got 4 different layers here of samples, and the patterns came from Loopcloud. They're all just trimmed -4, and then when you import it, you get a stereo file of just that. So it's useful, but it's not exactly what I wanted. There's the mute button. So, yeah, I guess you could just drag one in. I don't know. I wasn't sure if you could drag in. It's a process. No, that's not the same one. Anyways. Yeah, gives tons of additional possibilities. Yeah, exactly. So, like, I mean, if you had Loopcloud but not your DAW for whatever reason, like if you want to sit down at the coffee shop with headphones on, you can make somewhat of a basic beat, get a drum loop going anyways, and then export that as a stem. You can mute patterns, and it only brings the playing ones into the multi-stem. Yeah, exactly. If you can find that mute button, which took me a minute, but yeah, it's cool. Yeah, I mean, sometimes just being in a different environment really helps with the creative process. You could sit in the forest with your laptop, do Loopcloud, at least with the sounds you have downloaded, unless there's Wi-Fi in the forest. But you don't need an audio interface and stuff like that. You don't need to be like in the studio because I don't know. Sometimes you get really locked into a certain workflow that you're used to, and if you just have the goal of just making something interesting or something that can inspire some creativity later, then it can be a lot of fun. How long have we been going for? Um, usually says somewhere. And almost 2 hours we've been going for. Haven't eaten yet. Having a huge headache with Streamlabs, DAW, and my Focusrite. Yeah, I haven't used Streamlabs. I'm using OBS, not the Streamlabs version. I don't know. The streaming stuff is difficult for sure. This stuff here today is pretty difficult because I'm have a load. I have so much latency on this this Loopcloud stuff because of the loop back thing I have to use. Let's do this. Oh, that's interesting. This also does the entire, like all the patterns when you play a key. That's pretty cool. This volume control doesn't seem to work though. Oh, it's here. That's why. Quit trying. I was not expecting that to have all the patterns follow with the keyboard. I've got like almost a 2-second delay on my keyboard. It gets kind of annoying. All right, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to post that Loopcloud link again if you are interested in Loopcloud, haven't tried it out yet. Use this link. It helps out the channel. And I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be streaming around this time every day this week, unless I get sick of it, unless no one shows up. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. And thank you guys so much for watching. Channel memberships have recently been unlocked on my channel. So if you want to sign up for like $2 a month, you get some emotes and special icons in the live stream chats and stuff like that. And you get access to my basically the same benefits as my Patreon. And yeah, I'd love to have you as a supporter on Patreon or on YouTube. So yeah, this was fun. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. See ya.